Hey you guys, good morning. And also this is the official video that I've recorded for the new year, okay? So happy new year to all. As you can see, it's a dark screen. You already know what time it is. I'm kind of busy, but I wouldn't really say I'm busy. It's really early in the morning. I woke up from a weird dream early this morning, okay? And I got a quick message from that dream. I will be doing a reading because I do believe sometimes I can pick up on other people's energy lately. I would say recently I've been around a bunch of people, a crowd of people, I would say. And sometimes I can pick up on their energy and it kind of lingers with me, okay, when I don't clear it or cleanse it properly. And so I got to take some of the blame, okay? I'm definitely going to do that today, is just cleanse my energy completely. But since the new year has started, I've been surrounded by a lot of people, and I can say that I probably picked up on their energy. Hence why I had that weird dream and why I got certain messages from that dream, okay? So if any of you are making a pledge to yourself, making a promise to yourself, a resolution to yourself this year, I would say make sure you include to promise or pledge to yourself to be a little less judgmental of yourself, okay? So don't be critical or harsh with yourself when you are experiencing and dealing with difficult emotions, when you are dealing with triggers, when you guys are triggered by something that most people might find insignificant, okay? But you guys seem to be, I would say, largely affected by it, okay? And you guys don't understand why you're like, I should have been over this. I shouldn't be feeling this way. Try not to judge yourself, okay? Try to dig deep within and understand why you're feeling a little triggered, okay? And others of you, try not to judge yourself for your past, okay? For things you have done that wasn't so great, for things that you have done because of survival, because you guys are trying to survive, basically. Try not to be harsh on yourself or put yourself down, okay? Thinking about those things, allowing those intrusive thoughts to get the best of you, okay? And you guys, I'm kind of whispering because my baby is still asleep and my voice is a little groggy, so bear with me, you guys. I'm going to try to articulate this as clear as possible, okay? So, I definitely want you guys to incorporate being less judgmental of yourself this year, okay? No matter what you guys promise to do for yourself, definitely do that, okay? So it is, I now missed a Wild and Free Wednesday yesterday. Wednesday was kind of wild, okay? The wild ass Wednesday. So I didn't really get a chance to record anything. Today is more of like a therapy session, like therapy Thursdays, okay? Because I feel like someone definitely needs to get this session. They need to hear it. Uh, they need to be comforted in some way, okay? So lately, you guys, I've been feeling an inkling, okay, an urge to share a little bit about myself, more bits and pieces about myself, and because it's to definitely bring some of you guys uh, comfort, okay, because I feel like you kind of need it. Some of you guys who watch my channel or who have stumbled across my channel are looking for some sort of guidance or some sort of support when it comes to a certain life situation. I'm also seeing to love yourself, okay? You're looking for some sort of encouragement to love all parts of yourself, even the worst parts. I keep hearing that because I feel like you were kind of struggling with accepting those parts that a lot of people don't want to accept from you. Maybe some of you have been shunned or I would say left out, abandoned because you kind of showcased a certain side of yourself when you were going through a certain thing. Okay, and it kind of made you feel unlovable, misunderstood, and unheard. Okay, but this channel is all about that healing. It is all about support and feeling safe. This is a safe place for you. Okay, some days you will get that warm, cozy hug. Okay, with loving words, and some days you will get that tough love, okay? When you guys know you're being a little stubborn, you don't want to take certain lessons, or you don't want to learn from certain lessons that you know you should be learning from, okay? So this channel is definitely a mixture of the light and dark side of healing. I will do my best to help you guys and help guide you guys, I would say, to your light, okay? So you guys can focus on healing yourself, because I can't do the healing for you. I can't tell you how to heal. I can only guide you, okay, to your healing, all right? That's only if you are open to it, or if you're wanting to heal, okay? I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. So I can give you the advice, but you guys, it's up to you if you want to take it or not, okay? No pressure over here. So, like I said, some of you are definitely struggling with accepting the not so great parts about yourself, and you're beating yourself up and trying to hide those parts and change those parts. And I'm really getting a inclination to share this part of myself with you as a little snippet, a little story. And if some of you guys are going through this, just know that you guys are not alone, okay? So some of you may not know anything about me, not much about me, because I really don't share a lot about myself. But sometimes, I don't know, I think it's due to me feeling like, I don't know, like I don't want to be the person who steals a spotlight from people. I've never been a person to steal the spotlight, but I know that sometimes it's necessary in order for me to be understood by others around me. Okay, in order for me to connect with other people. So it's yeah, I'm gonna get straight to it. So lately, I've been analyzing myself, observing myself during my bad days. Okay, during my I wouldn't really say a bad day, but during the days when I'm not in the greatest mood. Okay. In my own individual healing journey, I've been through many ups and downs, and sometimes more downs than ups, okay? And I'm analyzing myself and my experiences and what I've been through over the years, particularly the last 5 years. Even though a part of me would like to say I've been through more ups, okay, in the past 5 years than downs, I can't really say that, okay? I have to be honest with myself and with you guys, okay? So I realized that I have issues coping sometimes, and handling and working through difficult situations, specifically when it comes to my emotions, okay? I realized that I tend to, well, in the past, I don't do it now. I kind of work through this, but I had a tendency to bury my emotions, okay? And I realized that when I bury my emotions the way I do, I kind of suffer a lot in silence. I suffer alone. Number one, the way I was raised, I was always taught to be selfless and not really push too much of my issues and my problems and my needs and wants onto other people. And it, in some way, it kind of damaged me over the years, okay, by doing that. But this is something that I've adapted and I've learned to use when coping with certain difficulties in life, and it's some kind, like in some way, it kind of did more harm than help. Okay, and I realized that um, most of the situations that I've been through, most of the really darkest situations I've been through, it was I have to go through those things alone. Okay, it was really tough. It was really heartbreaking. It was really dark. Okay. I felt like I didn't have a lot of people around me to support me, to listen to me, and to really comfort me when I needed them the most. And it's been like this since I could remember, from the age of 5, okay? Um, I would go through really tough and difficult situations where I was always told, when I try to share, I was always told that I'm being a baby and I'm whining, okay? So I've learned to shut that part of myself down and just suck it up, okay? And during those times, I felt so alone, isolated. I felt unheard. I felt like I was not important. And I kind of taught myself that it was normal to feel this way, okay? So I would share less of myself over the years as I've grown older, because I believe that no one was interested in it enough to hear me out. Okay, and it kind of changed my perspective and view of the world and how I connected with other people. And I felt myself pushing people away, becoming really isolated. And like I said, when I deal with my own issues, I felt shameful if I would even think about sharing those issues or difficulties with other people, because I felt like, how dare I? You know what I'm saying? I used to beat myself up like, how dare I feel this way? How dare I um want to burden someone else with my issues? Okay, so I've used to in some way find different ways, okay, harmful ways to soothe myself, whether it be um binge eating. I used to binge eat a lot. I'm a very emotional eater. My baby is still asleep. Forgive me. Okay. um I used to in some way binge eat. Okay, I'm a very emotional eater. I sometimes find myself going towards food, okay, to comfort me. And that really didn't pan out the way I wanted it to pan out, because over the years, especially going through puberty, okay, when I had mad crushes on people, you know what I'm saying, I couldn't really share those things. I had a diary I used to write in, and things that excite me, things that sad me, things that anger me. I felt like I couldn't tell people. So like I said, I used to write in a diary. That was a helpful thing. But I also used to emotionally eat. And I kind of, during that pubic stage that, I was going through puberty, I gained some weight. I was up and down in my weight, okay? Um, and that really wasn't the greatest thing. So I kind of, struggled with a lot of things. My self-image, my self-esteem, how I viewed myself. And like I said, from there, my life has been like a series and cycles of a lot of dark times, okay? And most of those dark times, like I said, I've definitely dealt with those things alone. I suffer those things alone. I live through those things alone. And put myself, okay, and experience uh, a lot of, I was so self-inflicted damage, okay? Whether it be for me overeating, or emotionally eating. I definitely suffered a lot, okay? Even though I could have, turned to other people at that time, the way I was perceiving things. And like I said, because I was conditioned to be a certain way, um, I experienced the worst times of my life. And in some way, I had nobody to blame but myself. But as I've gotten older, I realized that I couldn't have blamed myself, because um, I was also surrounded by unsupportive people, Even if I attempted to share what I was going through, or cope with my issues in more positive ways, I still lacked the support that I needed, okay? So I can take some of the blame, but I can't take all of the blame. And that is part of me not being so difficult and so hard on myself, okay? Not judging myself. Um, I used to be so disgusted at myself for how I used to cope with things in the past, but I've learned that I was just going through a lot of healing, okay? I was learning who I was. I was, like I said, once again, trying to survive my own life, okay? So right back then in the past, like I used to be so harsh, and I would feel, really ashamed to share these parts of myself and to let people know that I've been through certain things. But as I'm getting older, I'm starting to embrace that, and I'm starting to appreciate those things about me, and appreciating the person I am now. Okay, I wish I could have been how I am with myself now. I wish I could have been that person to my younger self. Okay, I think I would have gotten through a lot of things much quicker. Okay, in a more healthier way. Okay, so oh my gosh, I really want to get deeper into sharing these things with you. I'm getting to my 15-minute mark, but I have to discipline myself. This is why I like to cut things to 15 minutes, because Lord, I have stories for days, okay? I got stories for days to share with you guys. But if you guys are going through that currently, like really beating up on yourself for coping with certain difficulties in your life, or the way you've coped with them, please don't do that, okay? really try to be understanding of what you were going through and who you were, the type of person you were and what you had against you, okay, working against you during that time and that phase of your life, okay? Please, 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 you guys be really gentle with yourself, okay? Love yourself for every phase, every cycle, every part that you are, good, bad, ugly, okay? Beautiful. Love every part of you, okay? Because you only got you, okay? Nobody's gonna love you more than you, okay? So I hope you guys I truly got something from this. I hope you guys can find some sort of comfort from this. And once again, you guys, Happy New Year. And you guys, I will definitely see you later, okay? I love you so much. Take care of yourself. And bye for now. Mwah.